You're watching KSWO-TV, your 7 News station in Lawton and Wichita Falls.
Altus police officers say they pulled over a man trying to deal a substantial amount of meth in Altus, and they say he had quite an extensive rap sheet. I'm Garrett Cryer. Coming up, we'll have the details.
21 Fort Sill soldiers voluntarily marched through harsh terrain and conditions to pay tribute to the men who were forced to march at Bataan.
It actually added up to being a pretty grueling walk.
We find out why one of those soldiers felt compelled to do it.
Temperatures back in the 80s tomorrow, maybe some 90s on tap for the weekend. More than forecast coming up next.
This is 7 News. You can count on us.
An ex-con carrying meth took Altus police on a car chase last night.
Police got a tip that 31-year-old Tony Acosta was coming to town to sell meth after just getting out of a halfway house. They say Acosta has been in and out of prison on various convictions, including drugs, stolen property, and carrying a gun illegally. This time, he was out for just 9 days before police and the Drug Task Force shut him down.
7 News reporter Garrett Cryer found out how police caught Acosta red-handed. Garrett.
Guys, they did. Police say when they found Acosta, he was headed into Altus with a large amount of meth that he was planning to sell. But police had other plans, as did Acosta, and they didn't include going back to prison. Officer was stationed at this entrance at the Western Oklahoma State College because they knew Acosta would be coming into town from Blair. And when he came into town and passed the college, that's when they tried to pull him over, and he ran.
To me, he was not familiar with the area, with the neighborhood that he was in, and he got dead end in a cul-de-sac.
And this is where the chase ended, in a cul-de-sac on Pheasant Circle. An officer blocked Acosta in, and he had no place to go but jail. But Acosta wasn't done yet.
The officers pursued him on foot, and during that time, he threw a large bundled object over a fence.
They caught Acosta quickly, and a canine was brought in to find out what Acosta threw, which turned out to be a large quantity of meth packaged to sell.
One package, and inside the package there's multiple smaller packages that would customarily be distributed out to potential customers of the drug dealer.
And it turns out this isn't the first time Assistant Chief Turner has seen Acosta.
We've had dealings with him on and off for my entire career.
As for Acosta getting back into trouble so soon after getting out of prison, Turner says it's odd.
It's not the norm to catch someone immediately out of federal or state custody in a situation like this. It's definitely not the norm.
Acosta is back in jail tonight in the Jackson County Jail. He will now have 4 charges added to his rap sheet. They include possession with intent to distribute, evading a police officer, obstruction of a police officer, and driving with a suspended license. Back to you.
Thank you, Garrett. Investigators say they're not sure who Acosta was planning to sell the meth to. They are still investigating.